Yo, what's up, you guys? I knew it was a little bit late of a video. I told you I was gonna be here last weekend and do this, but they only do batches like every once or twice a week, so I had to wait a week to get my film because, yeah, middle of the week. But we're here. You can see it. Spartan Photo Center since 1985. We're gonna go inside and do a walk around. Hopefully they won't mind me recording. These are huge. I think, yeah, this, like that. You squeeze it and like you can adjust it. Bam, it'll hold spot. That's real cool. Or that one, you can do like all kinds of weird angles. Yeah, but that one just got like compartments on like the side there. Mine does not have that. That's what the news people use right there, because it'll probably support 50 pounds. You could probably stand on it. Or that one right there. Or that one over there with the dual legs. There we go. Here's the wall at the main counter. They even have like cool as junk lenses at the top. And then we get to the wall here, which is where they have all their new and used stuff. So let's go through it. So you got your Canon Pro grips for all the Canons. Got the T6i, 60D. They even got one for this camera, the T3i. So you can put 2 batteries in there to last longer. What do we got in here? We got a 77D, the 77D with the new lens, the T7i, and a T7i. Then they got the T6i. And they also have power grips for them. They even got the G7X Mark II, the new one, not the old one, the new one. Then you got your chargers and your flashes. And then you got your lenses, you got your Tamron, 150 to 600. That would have been great for those solar eclipse. It's only 1400. I think that's the new one too, I'm pretty sure. And then they got this is the Canons, all their lenses. Well, if you get if you just buy the same cameras that use the same lenses, it'll be worth. Because lenses never go bad as long as you take care of them. I like how they got Tamron and Sigma. That's great. I like that because they're like not known really well, but they're really good. Then we got Nikon. That's the D500 for 2000. That's the DF Nikon. I can't see the price. The DF FX format, 2800. Then you got the power grips for them all, of course. You don't have to worry about stopping. What is that? Oh, that's the 5600. Okay. So really good. Then you got the lenses for them. And you got like some random like flashes and fisheye. I've never heard of that lens. Must be something off-brand. And then you got the Samsung GC110 Galaxy, just randomly here. It's got Wi-Fi. It's only $450. You got like macro lenses for it. That's cool. The 1:1 macro. It's crazy. And then here's that same Tamron lens. More Tamrons. And then you got tons of Nikon lenses. Because you can't buy a camera without a lens. Oh, they got tons of Tamron and... Oh, that's beautiful. Even got stuff up top. Got my film cameras. That's what I need. Film cameras here. And then we got Olympus. I have a bunch of Olympus film cameras. So you got the Olympus OEM-DE Mark II. And then you got the M1. Then the EM10 Mark II. Wait. Oh, this is the white. So you got the black and then you got the white. I like the white. Gives it more of a retro look. The EM1. Another one. It's got a macro. What's that mean? I'm not quite sure. Maybe it can do macro real good. And then we also have batter grips for them all. And then the little accessories you can buy for them. And then you got the Pen F. That is so small. There you go. So you guys can see it. What is that? That is the Olympus Pen EPL8 Brown. I like that. It's more of like a leather. Then you got the black one. So they got a bunch of different colors if you'd want some other colors. And then these are the new Olympus Roughs that just came out. They're really good. I think this one can go to waterproof up to 100 feet. I'm not sure. But it takes really good pictures. Let's see what the lens does. It's 45 to, wait, 4.5 to 18 millimeters. That's pretty wide. Then it has the 4x digital. And then you got their little cameras. And both of these shoot in 4K, which is pretty good. I mean, who doesn't do 4K now? I mean, me. I don't do 4K. I'm poor. Then you got the Osmo. That's cool, they got the Osmo. And then you got all the accessories, the batteries, and the mic adapters for it. Bam. Okay, so these are the lenses for these guys. Those are so small, but the price ain't small at all. A 9 to 18, that's so wide. I like the metal ones, the chrome looking ones. It gives it a real retro look. Let's go for the fisheye. And then they got Tamron and Sigmas. And they got the Olympus Pros. Oh, those look cool. I like the boxes. Then they got like some memory card holders and another lens. I've never heard of that before. It's a macro 4/3 lens though. And the good old faithful Sony. So you got their HDRCX 405, and you got their little action camera. Get a focus in here. It shoots 4K. Oh, that's cool. It's only $400, and it's got a Zeiss lens. I wonder how that would be good against the new GoPro. I'm sure you can look that up on YouTube. But that's a good price. It's the same price as the new GoPro. They got another one of their video cameras, and they got the new 6B. That's pretty. Look how beefy that thing looks. It's got the 4D focus with the 24 megapixel sensor. Eight frames per second. The Sony A7R. Oh, that's too nice. You got the A7S, another A7R, and that's the A6500. I want the A6000. That'd be a great next camera. There's the A5100 for $450. That's pretty good. That's the old one, but it still shoots really good. That's the A6300 back there too. Oh, that's the 6000 right there behind that one. That's a Sony A6000. That's what I want right there. Get it. The one in the back right there. Not the back, but that one. Sony A6000. Yes, sir.
Y'all opening a store or something?
Oh, no, I'm just doing it from my YouTube account.
Okay. I was thinking maybe they were in a camera store.
Oh, no. This is how I want it at my house, though.
I bet, yeah.
Oh, this one's good. Just the Sony Cyber Shot for $280.
In the middle.
Oh, yeah. What is that? I know what it is. I think that lens is built onto it. I don't think it comes on. It's got the Carl Zeiss. That's a pretty big looking lens. Or we could just get the Cybershot RX 100M for a 900. That's really good. And then we come down to the bottom. You got some lenses they do for the macros. Oh, that's the one that you can attach to your phone, and it's a lens. Yeah, you attach it to your phone via Bluetooth, and it turns into a real lens. That's pretty cool. How much? What? It's only $250. I mean, it didn't sell good at all. It was quite a disaster. But those little cyber shots are only $200. That's pretty good. And then you got Fuji. Look at that Fuji film. Ooh. The X2 T2. That's beautiful. I like the dials on top. And you got all the lenses. Got flashes. You never have too many flashes. I never use flash. I'm never in dark scenarios. Oh, my legs. And then you got your Sony lenses. You got your converters too, because Sony mount uses a lot of old lenses too, so it's pretty good if you want to get a different look. You got even more lenses. You got your Tamron. That's cool. They carry so much Tamron. I like Tamron because they're cheap. And then these two shelves right here, they're used. So they got like film cameras and old digital cameras. So you got an N75, You got the D3300, which is a good camera. People should buy that. We should get that Nikon One Touch. I don't have that one. A little silver one right there. It's $40. And you got the D70S right there. Then you got the 3200. That's only $250. That's really good. Or you could just spend a little bit more money and get the 33. I'd say get the 33, but that's my opinion. And then they got lenses. I mean, it goes way back. Sorry for the reflection, this glass. They got so many Nikon. I don't have any Nikon DSLR cameras, but I do have 2 film cameras that old lens right there would be real good for. But not for $90. And then you got your huge sports lenses up there. Got the Tamron 70 to 200, and then I think that's the other Tamron. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that might be a Sony A6000 in there they got for sale. You see they got Sony right here. I think that's a Sony 5100, and those are 2 A6000s, which I want so bad because of the autofocus. Tons of lenses and flashes. You never have too many lenses. And then they got the Olympus pen, and you got the little lenses for it. And then they got even a Olympus Tough back there too, which is cool. And then the Trip XB3. I don't have that one. It looks good though. I just like film cameras. And then they got Manfrotto heads and that little, what is that? I think it's just a little film camera. I don't know. It might be a 35 or 120. That's cool. Then you got your Minoltas. I'm a big collector of Minoltas. They got the SLRs and the lenses. I collect a lot of Minolta. They got a 50 millimeter over there for. They got a 28 millimeter for 15, and then they got a 50 for only 20. Minolta lenses look so good. I have a mount for my Canon. I put them on and they look so good. Are these more Minolta? Yeah. Oh, that's a Canon. Might be an EF. Okay, these are all Canon lenses. I have a Canon FD at home I don't have a lens for, but not in that big of a hurry. That's a 18 to 135. I wonder how much. That's a really good lens. And a 28 to 105. That's the old gen, but it's got the ultrasonic autofocus, which is really good. They got a 50D. I wonder how much I for the 50D. And they got a 60D. That'd be a good one to have. 16 to 35 ultrasonic. Yes, please. Then they got an 8 to a 15. Oh, that's so good. And then you got the new Nifty 50. Right? I think that's the new one. Yeah, it is. That's the one I got. It's worth the $100. It's really good. We should look at those lenses though. And then my favorite part of the store is the film area. They got tons of lomography cameras. Oop, let me focus for y'all. There we go. Tons of lomography kits and lenses so you can get a real cool look. Impossible project, of course. They even got little film processors and scanners. I mean, not processors, scanners. Still
Taking it all in.
Yes, sir.
Okay, check. It's all yours. As long as it's signed, you're good.
Then they got a refrigerator for you got your Iford, you got your 120, then you got your Intex and instant film, which is what I want. And shout out to Impossible for all the different kinds. I like them too because the prints will come out colored. And then that's what Mom wants, is the Hello Kitty Intex. I like that one, the Fuji film. That one's pretty good. A lot of people just get these though, because they're so small. You can just buy this film because it's cheaper than getting the big size. You got more Ilford. We should totally do some 32 speed. That'd be great. And then they also have like some super vintage Polaroids. And then they still got film, and they even got disposable cameras. Right there. That's right there. And they even sell the chemicals, so if you do it at home.
Hi, this is Rachel from Spartan. Since you're calling for the search program, I was just calling to let you know that you have your film process, so if you're ready to pick up, we will be closed on Labor Day.
Okay.
But, after that,
Bam. Somebody took that.
Saturday from 9 to 6. If you have any questions,
Somebody, well, obviously.
583-6835. Thank you.
Then you got, so you can put your photos and stuff. A little chill area. You can even keep your film printed. Bam. Well, I mean, it's not. Oh my goodness. I can open it. Bam, look at it. Now I gotta go home and scan it. That's a lot.